lovelies, how's it going? I just had a major sneezing fit, so now my eye makeup is probably everywhere. But I guess that's quite fitting today, since it is Halloween! Yeah. And since it's Halloween today, I wanted to make something suitably spooky and strange. And the single strangest material that I've worked with so far on this channel has to be foamclay. Okay, I promise I'll stop with the effects now. So in a video a few months ago, I tried to make one of my characters, Chip, out of this stuff. So this guy is supposed to be Chip, the little hamster there. And this is how he turned out. As he was drying, he metamorphosized into this. And honestly, I think it's one of my favorite things I've ever created. It's saggy, it's got cellulite, it's relatable. Usually we spend most of our time trying to fight the effects of gravity, but this week I'm actually going to collaborate with it. I'm letting go of perfectionism and control and letting the physics of foam clay take the driver's seat to see what spooky oddities we can create together. So grab yourself a brew and let's get sculpting. Okay, so this is the foam clay that I'm going to be using today. Ifagoo. It is the same brand as I used to make Chip, but the packaging does seem a bit different. I also made some fake foods as well, and it actually did okay with the fake foods. Like, it did dry slightly wonky there, but not too bad. So who am I going to make first? In the Create This book, back in spring, where's it gone? Here it is. I completed the prompt, create law. Write 3 laws you think would make the world more fun. And my 3 laws were awkward British smiles are compulsory. So if somebody smiles at you on the school run, for example, you must smile back or it's jail. Kids' clothes must be made in adult sizes. And only cute spooky is allowed. That is how Bunny Ghost was created, and that's who I'm going to be making today. Now, looking back at some of these older pages, I do notice that I definitely wasn't so obsessed with getting things perfect and was quite happy to spend half an hour to an hour on a page. And over the months, of course, it's human nature for us to want to do better week after week, but it does reach a point where it's no longer sustainable. And I do kind of miss spring of 2025 Emma, because I feel like she used to have more fun with these pages rather than being obsessed with making everything perfect. So I feel like I really need to back the truck up a little bit, rewind the tape, and just do some art that is purely silly and fun, which is where this stuff comes in. So let's open this up. Ooh, I love this stuff. The kids love this stuff too. If they knew that I had this stuff, they'd be knocking on the door. I'll try and save them some. It is so unbelievably light and bouncy. Squidge, squidge, squidge. Okay, I'm not going to bother putting any tinfoil or anything like that, or wire, because the saggier it goes, the better. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit for the pumpkin. Yeah, we'll make the ears separately. And then the body is pretty much just the sheet shape. That's probably too small, isn't it? But I need to be careful not to use too much. Don't want to run out. The plan is to make 3 characters in total. Oh, I think one of the kids is coming. I can hear stomping. They knew I'd opened this clay. Hello, James.
Hi.
I'm just making Bunny Ghost. Do you want to make a little something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, please.
I'm making a video. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Looks like a marshmallow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this guy.
Really?
Bunny Ghost.
Subscribe.
Oh, thank you, James. I didn't tell him to do that. Like, share and subscribe. Oh, sticking to your sleeve. Are these ears going to be too big?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's take a bit off. Forget how stretchy this stuff is. If you can move slowly, it goes real stretchy. I think the key to taking it apart is to be quick snap.
I did it.
Yeah, I think somebody might have told me that in the comments on the last one, because I was having some difficulties. I might make him on the taller side, because he's going to go splat, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got some eye holes.
Halloween costume.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a nostrils.
Nimming the camera.
Ooh, yours looks a bit like a skull. Should I show everybody? Ooh.
Girls are making a skull.
Yeah, that's good for Halloween. Make a Halloween decoration of a skull. Some teeth.
I need some bits.
Yeah, you can have that bit.
Yeah.
Oops. Actually, I need some little hands for Pumpkin Ghost as well. I'm going to take them from the ears. I can see it's already starting to lean. Is it going to face plant, do you reckon, when it's Because it's gonna have the pumpkin weighing it down at the front. Is it gonna end up face planting? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll find out. I'm gonna set a time lapse. That's what that camera's for. I'm gonna time lapse it, and we can watch it melting.
Yes.
Spooky, spooky skeletons. There's no point going into a whole lot of detail with this stuff because it kind of expands as well as sinks. So any detail you sort of add to it, it just loses.
It does look mad.
Okay, let's stick the ears on. Now this stuff sticks really easily. You don't even need to like blend it on or anything because it just instantly sticks. Some little hands.
Immediate stick.
A little stalk for the pumpkin.
Final touches.
Okay, we've got one tall bunny ghost because he's gonna sink. Because his ears are already starting to go. Let's go and set him up with the time lapse. Okay, next up, we are gonna make a mummy cat. About the same amount of clay. So I wanna make some bandages, that's the word I'm just trying to think. Are you done now?
Yeah.
Should we show everyone your skull?
Yeah. Has lots of bones.
It's James's spooky skull. Let's put him in the time lapse.
Okay. Can you look at this mine?
Oh, it's getting all on you, stuck on your sleeves. There was a Jacqueline Wilson book about a cat mummy.
Cool.
That was like the first book that ever made me cry. Oh, sad. It was sad. A lot of the Jacqueline Wilson books were like heavy, actually. You might read some later in a few years' time. All right, let's make some little ears.
Yes.
It's half term, isn't it, James?
Yes.
Yes. And we're going to get up to lots of Halloween stuff this week, aren't we?
Mhm.
I was thinking perhaps we could go to the zoo. What was that for?
I don't know.
Okay, we need a tail. We'll just make like a normal cat to start with, and then we'll wrap it up. The ears on. Let's put the bandages on. Okay, that'll probably do for bandages.
Finally. So much.
Am I taking too long?
Yeah.
So one little foot, two little feet. Okay, a little paw there. Perhaps have its paws kind of outstretched in front of it because it's like, ooh, you know, like mummies do. And then a tail. Bunny ghost is sinking sideways.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sideways.
Oh, we might need to be careful of that actually, that it doesn't sink onto your skull. We've got cat mummy. Okay, next up, I'm gonna make a zombie wolf. I don't know if this is a werewolf or just a zombie wolf. Perhaps it's a zombie werewolf. Does that exist? Is that, well, obviously it doesn't exist, but is that already like a thing?
I made a snail witch.
Snail witch. That's definitely not a thing, but now it is. That's James's snail witch. Is that its hat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually.
Okay, I've given it a beak.
Yes.
I didn't mean to do that.
I never knew a wolf was a bird wolf.
No, let's start again with that. Okay, that's a better wolf shape. Let's stick the ears on.
Yes.
I might make it howling.
Yeah.
Howling to the moon. Okay, let's stick his head on. Howling. Okay, that'll do. Let's go and put him to dry.
Yes.
We have got our creatures set up on the desk with
Yes.
hopefully a time lapse that is running there.
That one looks like it's gonna go to sleep.
We've even stuck the camera down with some foam clay just to make sure it doesn't tip over.
And a squish creation.
It's a squished creation. Who was it?
I don't know.
Who did we sacrifice?
A mini one of these.
It was a pumpkin spice catte.
Yeah, a mini one.
Oh no! Shall we go and get some breakfast now?
Yes.
Yeah, and let's leave these guys to it. Okay, the 5-hour time lapse just finished. Gravity really didn't hold back on these guys. Poor zombie werewolf. Bunny ghost isn't too bad. And cat mummy is taking a cat nap. Let's see how this footage turned out. I'm melting. Once all the characters were all dry and had finished
Melting?
I took some photos on my tablet and experimented with a few different colours and expressions for these guys. I did do the same thing with Chip, and I'm really glad that I did that because I absolutely love his uncomfortable expression. Next, it was time to get painting and glazing. So let's make that a spooky musical time lapse, since it is probably the last time that I'm going to be able to use spooky music for a while. I really enjoyed making these characters, letting go of perfection and just trusting the process. They really are one of a kind and they're definitely fascinatingly spooky. I really do want to make more of these in the future, so I would love to know what you guys think these creatures should be called. I was thinking maybe Slumpkins, Squishlings, or I do really like Squidgelets. And they're perhaps from planet Squidge, and they have a crazy amount of gravity, so they didn't bother evolving a skeleton. I don't know, let me know if you've got any ideas for names for these guys. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit all of those buttons, and I will put the video where I made this guy on the end screen. Thank you so much for watching, my lovelies, and I shall see you next week. Bye!